Good morning, children of the Future Special Ed Academy. Mrs. Winterbottom speaking. Yes, Madam Minister.
Is a fact, strictly facts, and is that
Drama! Remember I had a little boy at my school who had dyslexia and I put him out? Well, I have a son named Baron, and guess what? He's autistic. But as my world-famous Auntie Hazel used to say to me, Sunshine, what ain't meet you ain't pass you yet, no. So as a principal who values factual information, here is a pediatrician and a clinical psychologist to explain exactly what autism is. Hashtag strictly facts. And is that? It's a different kind of mind.
All diseases, including disabilities, have a spectrum of disabilities. A spectrum is a range of disabilities, a spread of disabilities, so that it refers to the intensity of the disability. So you have people who have mild disabilities, people with moderate disabilities, people with severe disabilities, and people with profound disabilities. So there are many different kinds of disabilities. And some of them are mental disabilities, physical disabilities, psychological disabilities, developmental disabilities, and hidden disabilities. An example of a developmental disability would be a child with autism.
it's a different kind of mind? It is but a little different than yours and mine. It's a different kind of mind. It's an old puzzle if you just try. You'll be all mine. The rainbow scene and a brand new vibe. You'll be all mine. 4, 3, 2.
What is autism? Autism is what is known as developmental disability, meaning that the person on the autistic spectrum will experience thinking, relating, learning in a specific way lifelong. So those on the spectrum communicate, think, and experience life differently than, say, your neurotypical person or your average person would. Autism is referred to as a spectrum disorder because of the wide variety of symptoms that could be present. Because there is so much variation within this classification, it is difficult to diagnose, but there are a few defining qualities that are associated with autistic spectrum disorder. Those on the spectrum may struggle with social interaction in that they may be prone to misunderstanding social cues, may not understand the pragmatics of spoken language, as well as misunderstand nonverbal cues as well. Similarly, because of their unique thinking patterns and the way that they perceive the world, they may be misunderstood as well and can have a really hard time with that.
My friends, before life humbled me, I used to be a very prejudiced person against persons with disabilities, you know. I know it's hard to believe, eh? Now, we can call it ableism, but I like to call it Hognorance. And you know, we Trinities, some of us, we are the foremost experts at Hognorance. But as my world-famous Auntie Hazel used to say, darling, you have to give a little if you want to change a lot. So you see this work that this cause and effect organization is doing? I want you to like, share, subscribe, and even donate to the cause. You see, the more we educate and sensitize people, and as a principal who values knowledge and information, I can tell you that the more we sensitize and educate people, is the less chances of discrimination that persons with disabilities and their families, like my little son Baron, will face in the future. So remember, give a little, change a lot. Like, share, subscribe, and donate. And I will see you soon.
It's a different kind of mind. It is but a little different than yours and mine. It's a different kind of